Hello, savvy entrepreneurs and business enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Kasha Suarez. I'm your go-to destination for all things related with business acquisitions and sales. Today, I'm going to dive deep into a crucial aspect of buying and selling in business. We've talked about this before, but let's delve deeper. The due diligence process, whether you're a buyer trying to make the right investment or a seller that's aiming to maximize your sale price, understanding this due diligence process is key. So what exactly should you look for during the due diligence process when purchasing a business, and what can sellers expect? Buckle up, because I'm about to embark on this informational journey with you all. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the notification button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any valuable content from me. If you're ready to begin, let's get started. To kick things off, let's get to the essence of due diligence. What is it and why is it so indispensable in the world of business acquisitions? Well, pretty much, due diligence is the meticulous process of investigating and evaluating a business before the transaction is finalized. It's kind of like when you purchase real estate or a home and you do your due diligence there. You get your home inspection, you hire professionals to inspect the home. It's pretty much quite similar, but a lot more thorough and in detail. It's also like conducting a thorough health checkup before committing to a major medical procedure. For buyers, it's about ensuring you're making a sound investment. While for sellers, it's an opportunity to showcase the value of your business. It's all about the value. But why is due diligence so crucial or critical? Well, it's a risk management. For buyers, it helps uncover any hidden skeletons in the business's closet and ensuring you don't inherit unforeseen problems. For sellers, it's about presenting your business in the best possible light, which can translate into a higher sale price or lower. Imagine you're about to undergo a major medical procedure. Before you commit to it, you'd want your doctor to conduct a comprehensive health checkup, right? Well, in the business world, this is what the due diligence process does. You want to investigate and evaluate a business before a transaction is finalized, just like that checkup. It's about getting all the details to ensure that your decision is well-informed and the right fit for you. So why does due diligence matter so much? Why is it considered a cornerstone of a business acquisition process? For buyers, due diligence is like wielding a flashlight in that dark. It helps uncover those hidden skeletons that might be lurking in the closet, and it can help safeguard you and your investment against unforeseen problems. By digging deep, you want to dig deep into the business's history, operations, and financials. You can assess whether it aligns with your vision and financial goals. Due diligence empowers you to make a sound investment and avoid any of those pitfalls that you might find or see. Now, on the flip side, for sellers, due diligence presents a unique opportunity. It's a chance to show off your business and its true value. By providing comprehensive and transparent information, you can build trust with potential buyers. The more confident they are in the health and potential of your business, well, the more likely they are to offer a higher sale price. So in essence, due diligence becomes a stage to be able to shine and demonstrate the value you created. Ultimately, due diligence is all about risk management. Whether you're buying or selling a business, you want to minimize uncertainty and make informed decisions. You want to have that shield against all those surprises, a tool for uncovering opportunities, and a bridge to build trust in that complex world of business acquisition. Now that we understand the essence of due diligence, it's time to roll up your sleeves and delve into what buyers should focus on during its critical phase. This is your opportunity to be able to peel back those layers of the business and see what's underneath to inform your decision. So at the very top of your due diligence checklist should be a comprehensive examination of the business's financial records. Think of these records as the heartbeat of the business, providing vital signs of its health and stability. So let's go through what all this should include. The income statements. You want to dive deep into the income statements, analyze revenue streams and expenses and profit margins. You want to look for trends over the several years to assess the business's financial performance. You want to secondly look at balance sheets. Review the balance sheets to understand the company's assets, the liabilities, and equity. This will give you an insight into its financial position. Next up, cash flow statements. You want to see how cash is coming in and out of the business. This can reveal the company's liquidity and its ability to meet its financial obligations. Also, identify any irregularities. Have that keen eye for irregularities or inconsistencies in the financial data. Look at the reasons behind these significant fluctuations or anomalies. Stay on the right side of the law as well. Ensure that the business you're eyeing on is on the right side of the law. Legal and compliance matters can have a far-reaching consequence, so investigate thoroughly. You want to check whether the business holds all the necessary licenses and all the permits to operate legally. You want to ensure that they are up to date and in compliance with local, state, and federal regulations. You want to scrutinize existing contracts, including those from suppliers, customers, and employees. Understand all those terms and obligations and any potential liabilities associated with these arrangements. Also, investigate whether there are pending or potential legal issues that could affect the business's operations or finances. This includes ongoing lawsuits, regulatory investigations, or contractual disputes. Now, if the business relies on intellectual property, such as patents, trademarks, or copyrights, confirm their ownership and ensure that they are free from encumbrances. Now, continuing our exploration of what buyers should look for during the due diligence process, let's shift our attention to two more critical aspects: customer and supplier relationships, as well as the intellectual property and assets. The lifeblood of the business is the strength of the customer and supplier relationships. When you assess these relationships, it is vital during this due diligence process to understand the business's stability and growth potential. Dive deep into the customer base, assess customer loyalty, their satisfaction levels, and any feedback or reviews available. Look at the negative feedback and read it carefully. A loyal and satisfied customer base often translates into stable revenue streams and growth opportunities. Check whether the business relies heavily on single customer or small groups of customers. Over-reliance on a few clients can pose a significant risk if one or more of them are lost. Examine the stability of supplier agreements. Are they long-term contracts in place, or is the business at the mercy of fluctuating supplier relationships? Stable and cost-effective supplier arrangements can positively impact profitability. Up next, keep in mind, don't underestimate the value of intellectual property and assets in today's competitive business landscape. These assets can be the driving force behind a business's competitive advantage. So what do we need to consider? Evaluate any intellectual property the business owns, such as patents and trademarks and copyrights or proprietary technologies. You want to be able to confirm ownership and assess their relevance and potential for revenue generations. Examine the business's asset portfolio, including tangible assets like equipment and real estate. Are these assets in good condition? Do they align with the business's operational needs and future growth plans? Determine the valuation of assets to understand their contribution to the overall business. Assets can be used as collateral or sold to generate additional funds for the business as well. Also check for any encumbrances or liens on assets that could affect the transferability or usability of the business, because these will have a direct impact on the performance of your business post-acquisition. So you want to ensure that these liens or encumbrances will not affect your business when you acquire it. By thoroughly assessing customer and supplier relationships and the value of intellectual property and assets, you're gaining a deeper understanding of the business's operational strengths and potential vulnerabilities. Now let's look at the seller side. It's your turn to dive into the due diligence process and understand what you should expect. Being well prepared can make this a smoother phase and increase your chances of securing a favorable deal. Let's explore what sellers should anticipate during the due diligence process. Get ready for a close-up examination of your business. Expect buyers to scrutinize every aspect with a fine-tooth comb. They will want to leave no stone unturned. They will examine every nook and cranny of your financials and operations and contracts. Buyers will dissect your financial records, including your income statements, balance sheets, cash flow statements, and all sorts of other financial statements that your business has. They'll look for trends, inconsistencies, and any areas that may raise any questions or concerns. Prepare to showcase your operational processes as well. Buyers want to understand how your business functions day to day, from production to customer service. Be ready to provide a comprehensive list of contracts and agreements as well, including those with customers, suppliers, employees, and landlords. Buyers will want to assess the terms and the obligations and potential liabilities associated with these terms. Also, expect scrutiny of your assets and liabilities. Buyers will want to know the value of your assets, their condition, and any existing liabilities or debts. The debts can also make or break the deal. Next, ensure that all legal and compliance matters are in order. Buyers will want to see licenses, permits, and ensure that the business complies with all relevant laws and regulations. Now, brace yourself for a barrage of questions from potential buyers, because there will be a lot. They'll be inquisitive about every aspect of your business, and it's crucial to provide honest and transparent answers. Be prepared to discuss the history of your business. Buyers may want to know about the significant milestones, the challenges you faced, and how you overcame them. Expect questions about the challenges your business currently faces and any potential opportunities for growth or improvement. Buyers will also inquire about your business's financial performance. They may want to understand the factors that are driving the revenue, the profit margins, and any recent trends. Be ready to discuss your customer and supplier relationships as well. Buyers may ask about customer satisfaction, long-term contracts, and the stability of supplier agreements. Now, anticipate questions about your vision for the business's future. Buyers want to know how you see the business evolving and what strategies you have in place. So, in summary, sellers should be prepared for thorough examination of their business and an avalanche of questions from potential buyers. Transparency and openness during this phase are crucial to building that trust and increasing the likelihood of securing a successful deal. During the due diligence process, sellers often find themselves in a position where they need to share sensitive information and confidential information about their business. Recognizing the importance of this information, you may request confidentiality agreements to safeguard all of this from being disclosed to third parties. So what should you know about this process? Expect sellers to present confidentiality agreements, also known as non-disclosure agreements, NDAs. These legal documents are designed to protect sensitive information and ensure that it's not shared with unauthorized parties. The confidentiality agreements will outline the scope of the information that's covered, including financial data, customer lists, trade secrets, and any other proprietary information. It's key to carefully review and understand the terms of this agreement. Understanding that these agreements are legally binding and violating the terms of the confidentiality agreements can lead to legal consequences. Therefore, both sellers and buyers should take these agreements seriously. Now, be prepared for the possibility that due diligence may lead to negotiations. During this phase, buyers may identify issues or concerns that require adjustments to the deal terms. It's important to approach negotiations with an open mindset and willingness to find mutually beneficial solutions. Buyers may uncover issues during due diligence related to the business's financials, operations, or other aspects. These issues could include outstanding liabilities, undisclosed risk, or discrepancies between the seller's representations and the actual state of the business. Negotiations can involve discussions about adjusting the purchase price, altering the timing of the payments, or adding contingencies to the deal to address identified issues. Both parties should be open to a compromise and finding the solution that will protect both of their interests. The goal of negotiations is not to just solve or resolve issues, but also to create that win-win solution. Sellers should consider the potential benefits of addressing buyer concerns, such as a smoother transaction process and a higher likelihood of closing the deal successfully. In both buying and selling a business, experts play a significant role during the due diligence process. You want to make sure you have the right team. As we've discussed before, you want to have lawyers, tax professionals, accountants, or even business brokers to be able to guide you with the right information. Lawyers are often legal guardians of the deal because they ensure that all aspects of the transaction are conducted in accordance with the law. Lawyers can thoroughly review contracts, agreements, and legal documents associated with the transaction, and you should have an attorney look everything over. They will assess all the legality, the accuracy, and potential risks. They ensure that the transaction complies with all relevant laws and regulations. This includes aspects like licensing, permits, zoning, regulations, and so much more. Attorneys identify and assess legal risks that may be associated with the business being bought or sold. Their insights can help both parties be able to navigate that potential legal challenge or challenges. Accountants are as equally important because they help dive deep into the financial health of the business. Accountants can provide a thorough financial analysis of the business. They will scrutinize financial statements, assess the accuracy of reported figures, and identify any irregularities. Their expertise can uncover those financial irregularities or discrepancies that may not be immediately apparent. This helps both the buyers and the sellers understand the true financial picture. Accountants can offer valuable insights into the business's financial health, including its profitability, the liquidity, and the solvency, which are also crucial informational pieces for making a better decision. Business brokers, as we've discussed before, are transaction facilitators who specialize in bringing buyers and sellers together. They can connect buyers and sellers, streamlining the process and reducing the time and effort required to find that suitable partner for you. Business brokers provide valuable market insights as well, helping both the buyers and sellers or both parties understand the current market conditions, industry trends, and competitive dynamics. They can also assist with negotiations, helping to bridge that gap between the buyers and the sellers and facilitate a mutually beneficial deal. Now, depending on a specific niche or industry of the business, there are also industry experts that can provide niche knowledge that is invaluable. Industry experts offer insights into market trends, also competitive dynamics and growth potential specifics to the industry. This helps buyers assess the business's future prospects. These individuals will help guide the due diligence efforts toward industry-specific considerations, ensuring that critical aspects are thoughtfully examined. They also offer specialized knowledge and guidance that can help be the difference between a successful transaction and potential pitfalls. Leveraging their expertise is actually a smart move for both buyers and sellers. As we come to the end of our exploration, remember that the ultimate goal of due diligence is to minimize risk and maximize value. For buyers, it's about making an informed investment, and for sellers, it's about showcasing the strengths of your business. Stay tuned to more insights as we continue to unravel the mysteries of entrepreneurships and business brokering. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any content from me. If you have any comments and questions, make sure to leave them below. And like always, happy hunting, happy selling if you're on the seller side, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.